Alright. What up, 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 people? Wagwan. Wagwan, 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 wagwan. Wagwan, yeah. Ha. I got 1, 2, 3 to the 4. Snoop Dogg it up, now I'm waking up. Oh, looking at the chat, try to see what's up. I said, what's going on? Now I'm tripping in the club, let's spitting on. I wanna roll it, discard it, to move it, to go it, to score it, to roll it. What was going on? I said, what's going on? 2, 3, 4, 5, and 11, and 10 against no phone. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Basically. Whoa, what's going on? What fuck is this on nothing on? I see, what's going on? Everybody living in it, I got 1, 2, 3, and 2, and 4. All right. What's up, guys? Welcome back. All right. So currently, I'm looking at the UX oil chart. Now, I want to look and see what's up. Well, I have to dig down and get it up. But you know. First of all, we're gonna take time to observe what's going on here. Price action is looking good, as you can see. But of course, I gotta take one step at a time to understand what's going up on here. But I see some ranging market going on. But what I would love to see is market to trade up and down. Cause you can see some trend lines. I've been looking for a way to get it down, but I can't control what price does. All I need to do is observe and wait up. Then get ready, find a strategy, wait for the sign, wait for the right entry. Gotta trade with time and take time. Make sure that you see all the price clear in time to run, to jump on it like, yeah. Well, don't mind me. At this point, I'm not using this as a play medium, but one thing I know for sure is that I would want price to take away this top. All right, we have a top there. This is on UX oil, mind you, and everything I'm showing you guys here is on the 5 minute time frame. As you guys can see, I am on the 5 minute time frame right there. So if you want to have an exact replica of what you see, I would urge you to go to the UX oil and put it on the 5 minute time frame, then follow me as I show you what I'm expecting from this market. Okay, on UX oil, obviously I'm looking for a sale. I'm looking for a sell opportunity on UX oil, for some obvious reasons that you already know. We had an interesting Asian section range here, all right, and considering the fact that the directional bias from the daily time frame, and also considering the internal structures here, what I would love to see is for price to trade above this high here, All right, if we can get something like this, something that will go just right above there and then reverse, break this trend line, then I'll be looking to jump on the sell. This is for UX oil. All right, on the other hand, we have similar setup here on S&P 500, or some call it UX 500, right? Similar setup. As you guys can see, we have an interesting trend line here. The Q1 gave a very interesting range, and considering from what price did prior before now, you can see we had an interesting sell off here, and I'm of the opinion that the liquidity that the price built up before coming up there needs to be taken out. But the only issue I have with this setup here is the internal structure of what's going on here. So I don't like the internal structure here. What I would love to see, which will largely and greatly improve my conviction to take this sell, will be for price to go back up, take out that high, then only then we can now look for a trend to change for the down direction. So that is what I would want to see. But in a situation whereby that's not the case and price just trades down, I will not be much interested in it. I won't be interested in it at all, because that is not aligned with my setup. Okay, mind you, we are not here to trade any Tom, Dick, and Harry, right? We are here to trade our setup and our setup only. All right. I just want to take out time to walk you guys through my expectation, because this market you guys are seeing here, if all my expectation is met, all right, these two price or market you see here, one is the UX oil and the other one is S&P 500. Okay, sorry. So if I'm able to get an up movement first before the down movement, exceptional. That is exactly what I would want to see from price. But if price does not do that, if price does otherwise, it's fine and good. There is no need to rush it. There is no need to forcing the trade. We'll just leave it alone and wait for a better setup. Okay, extremely important that you play according to your playbook. All right, so with that said, guys, we'll get back to the live streaming, because currently I'm on the live streaming, and I believe you guys know already, because I believe you guys are watching me live. Okay, but this is just for whoever might be coming across this video after now. Basically, we are just folding our arms and waiting for the right setup to kick off. And once we see that kicking off, then we will jump on it like our life depends on it. All right. If you stick around enough, I believe part of what you will learn from hanging out here with us will largely be pretty much understanding price action, technical analysis, time theory, quarter cycle, basically accumulation, manipulation, distribution, using trend lines, etc., etc. That's largely what we do here. All right, so if that sounds interesting and it's something you would want to learn, or have an experience on how these can be used in the financial market or in technical analysis as a whole, I'll urge you to sit back. If you have some popcorn, you can get that. If you don't, maybe get the drink. I don't know. Whatever you want to do, just sit back, relax, and enjoy the content we deposit right here for you. All right. So remember what I told you guys. My eyes are on UX oil for a sell. My eyes is on S&P 500 for a sell. And also, my eye is on BTC for a sell. So those are the my expectations this morning, and if that's the case and that plays out, I will be jumping on any of these three pairs, as the case may be. With that said, there are other currency pairs I have here in my watch list, as you can see, but I pretty much picked out those two, no, those three, because of the fact that they are the closest to the type of setup that I like or I love to see price to give. All right, so those are the closest to the setup that I'm looking for. For the other currency pairs I have here, they are either doing something different or maybe trying to have their own way of doing things. Okay, so we'll just sit back and relax and observe and see what price is going to do. And I'll be updating you guys on the status of this setup. For the guys that are not currently in the live streaming section, would make a video out of this, and I believe you're currently watching that video right now because that's the video. All right. So with that said, guys, yeah, I'm going to update you guys on the status of these three setup that I mentioned, and to reiterate or go over them again. One is UX Oil, the other one is S&P 500, and we have BTC for that. And this is what I am looking for on those three pairs. I'm looking to sell all of them. So all I'm looking for is an opportunity to see the sell, and of course I will jump on it. With that said, if you like the content and the informations that we share here, I'll urge you to like the video, share, and remember to subscribe, follow for more. And yeah, let's get back to the live streaming section. Thank you as you relax, and let's see how this unfolds. See you once the result is out. Okay, here's an update for you guys to whom it may concern and to whom that has been with us and is still with us. All right, I appreciate you. So here is the deal. All right, remember what I told you guys on the UX oil setup and our expectations and what we'll see price to do. All right. I pointed out this high and I said we need price to take out that high, and as you guys can see, that high is already taken out, which is good. So we can categorically say that step number one or expectation number one is already met. All right. So the expectation was price come back up, take that high away, and after taking that high away, we want price to now gradually change direction to sell off. And the ultimate trend line, or the trend line we would want to see price to take out, will be this guy here. With that said, I can also dubiously speculate that we can have another trend line just by cloning this that first guy and lay it up around here. All right, somewhere around there. All right, and the deal here will be if price can go below this first trend line here, maybe, just maybe, we might want to start looking for a setup. All right, so either these two trend lines, this is me speculating right now, but like I pointed out, the most important thing is the fact that price went up first, and that was our expectation. So the next thing we have in our expectation book, in quotes, on UX oil will be for price to gradually give us a good evidence showing that the trend is about changing to a sell or a bearish trend. All right, and for that to happen, we need price to take out either one of these trend lines, but most likely I would want them to focus on this last trend line here, not necessarily the first one. In that case, I can delete the first one, but I'm going to leave it there. No, let me delete it because I don't want noise. Okay, so we'll leave this particular trend line here, and let's see what price is going to do. Most likely, what I envision or what I would want to see is for price to do what? Remember, I told you price traded up first. So the next thing we want to see now is price to gradually break that trend line and ultimately trade all the way down. All right, so that's what we want here on UX oil. All right, so remember there are three currency pairs that I made mention: UX oil, XMP 500, and BTC USD. So this is the update setup here on the UX oil. On S&P 500, as you guys can see, remember I told you guys that we need price to trade back up to take out that high here. We need price to trade up to take out that high there. If price decides to trade down first, as the case is right now, without going up, then that means that the setup here on S&P 500 is not something that I would want to partake in. And of course, once it does not align with my setup or with the expectation of what I want price to do, I don't bother wasting my time on those currency pairs. An example would be, if you pay attention to my watch list here, you will see I have up to, if not 50 currency pairs there. But in all of those items I have in my favorites or in my watch list, as the case may be, the only guys that are aligned to the setup, and when I mean setup, I'm talking about my own trading strategy, my own setup, right? Three. There are just three currency pairs that are closest to what I'm looking for. All right, we've already looked at UX oil And we are currently looking at S&P 500, and already I've told you guys my expectation here. And if price does otherwise, if price does something outside of my expectation, I'm not interested at all in that particular setup. So let's touch base on BTC and see what's going on. Interestingly, it's looking good because this is what I expect from BTC. But what would have been nice, which is not really much of a big deal, but would have been nice to see if for price to take out this high before they start coming back down. But in a situation whereby that's not the case, in a situation whereby that doesn't happen, what I'm looking for is to see how BTC will manage breaking this trend line here. All right, the bottom trend line there. That is one thing I would want to see, how BTC is going to handle that trend line. But like I said, my confidence and my expectation would be more grounded if and only if BTC trades above the high that I pointed out before going for the sell, all right, which is this high here. Okay, so with that said, that's the update on all the three setup that I pointed out earlier. And I want to take out time again to appreciate each and every one that might be joining live. And I urge you to sit back, relax, cause at the end of this live streaming, we will get down to the final result of all the items we are speculating right here on FX Adventure, right deposit to you on your mobile screen, desktop screen, television screen, or whatever screen you are using to join us live. All right, thank you. Sit back, relax as we have this adventure together here on FX Adventure. Hope you do have a wonderful day. Ciao, ciao. Enjoy. Hello, why be fair? How you doing? It's good to see you. Why be fair? I don't know at what point you dropped this message, but yeah, it's good to know that you are in the new year with us. It's good to know that you're in the new year with us. So yeah. Okay, interestingly, looking good. Looking good. So what I mean by looking good is that, okay, you see what UX oil is doing right now. So after taking that high, we can see some sell pressure coming in there, which is looking very good. That's what we want. That's what we want, right? But not yet. Nothing to be excited about yet. We need to take a chill pill, relax, and watch price unfold gradually, all right? But the good thing is, when you have an expectation and price is giving you the expectation, you know what you're looking out for, it means that there are some level of alignment between you that is having the expectation and price. Okay, so yeah, basically that's what it is. So yeah, I'm going to bring these three items together, and which are UXOU, S&P 500, and BTC. Those are the three guys that I'm looking to jump on this early morning. I like the fact that S&P 500 traded a little bit down first, and the essence of why I'm saying I like this is that if we can get a surge of price trading back up, all right, remember I told you back up above this high, then we can break this trend line. And once we break that trend line, I believe the ground will be our limit because we are selling it. Ideally, it should be the sky will be our limit, but this time around, the ground is going to be our limit because we are shorting it. All right, we're looking to short the market. All right, but that is only on one condition: only if price trades above first, which is extremely non-negotiable, extremely important that that's happen. If that doesn't happen, we will not look at the price anymore. We will leave it alone and move on to the next aligning setup. And the most aligned setup so far is UX oil. All right, I love UX oil a lot, at least based on the previous price actions that I've experienced on UX oil. I would say I like the pair. UX oil is very will I say deterministic, if there is any word like that. I don't know. Yeah. So with that said, let's fold our M's and see what's going to happen. And like I said, I'll update you guys as time goes on, and we'll see how this is going to play out. In the meantime, I'm going to sip my drink and sit back and relax. All right. If you don't learn anything, one thing I would say is you need to learn how to be patient. It's extremely important you learn how to be patient. Extremely important. And like I said, if you guys have any currency pair you want us to look at, please feel free, drop it on the chat section and we'll look at it together right here on FX Adventure. With that said, enjoy the music that is playing in the background and stay close to your system because as price develops, I will be giving you guys updates as the case is or as the case may be. So yeah, that's that about that. I like the fact that S&P is trading up. I love it when I have expectations and price is actually agreeing with me. It means that I am not far from what price is trying to do, right? I love it. I love it. And yeah, this year for me, I don't know. I know a couple of you guys might have some New Year resolution. I think I need to record this my conversation, so I'm going to open the record again for me on my side because I am actually compiling some videos. So part of this year, guys, to whom it may concern, part of what I would want to achieve this year, I believe each and everyone has their own, and I hope I'm recording this because I'm going to keep a record of what I'm saying because I'm going to be revisiting them from time to time in order to align myself to the goals, right? It's a way of me journaling, if that's the case, all right? So feel free to share if you have any. On my side, this year, what I'm looking for, I'm looking to get my social trading account because I know a few, I won't say a lot, but I know I've seen a few of my friends that want to either trade alongside me or want to copy my trading setup. And doing that, it's we've been able to use some medium, maybe my WhatsApp status, my Discord from time to time, posting setup there. But that's not scalable, and that's not yeah, that's not scalable basically. So I'm looking to, in the first quarter of this year, by God's grace, because it's not by my power anyway, I'm looking to get my social trading account up and running, either with XNS or OctaFX or any other broker out there, so that people can copy my trading without them necessarily being on the system. All they just need to do is just follow me there, and for every trade that I take, it will be reflecting on their dashboard. So that is something that I want to do for my community here, because remember, the whole goal of FX Adventure is the community side, all right? And part of what I would also want to achieve the first quarter of the year will be having a website where people can go and see my daily bias. Although I'll still be making videos on them, but just to have the online presence and for the community basically. I'll try and make the web app a very simple web app, nothing too robust or complex. Basically, it might be a platform where users can just come and just see what's going on in FX Adventure. I don't think I might have to start doing all sign up or registration kind of thing. It's basically going to be a website where you just come, get updated information of what's going on in the market, either by price action or either by setup that we are looking to trade for the day. So yeah, that's something that I would want to achieve on the first quarter of this year. At least have an MVP on that. Even if I can't get the whole app, but at least I want to be able to develop and deploy that before the first quarter of the year. And also, first quarter of the year, I'm also looking to go hard on my content creation because I picked up content creation last year. Yeah, that is when I started this whole FX adventure, trying to do live streaming, trying to see what my community likes. All right, I'm trying to see what my community like, and in order to know how to deliver more interesting content to them. Although for the past few months or years now, it's been here and there, cause I'm just trying to test the water and see what works. All right. One thing that I know that works is this live streaming. Although sometimes it can be very, very discouraging because there are times I'll come live streaming and basically it's just me here and nobody's joining me on the live streaming. So it can be a little bit discouraging. And to be honest, I think part of why I'm a little bit on and off, that contributes to that, because nobody would want to be investing in something that they feel like it's not that is not working right. So I think part of what contributed to my on and off last year was that also. So yeah, S&P 500 is giving up on us. It didn't manage to trade up. It would have been nice to see them trade up, but you can see the sell pressure coming in there. But there's no need for us to cry over that, okay? As a matter of fact, the UX oil trade is looking much more interesting and is getting much more attention from me, and I am looking to see what price is going to do once it gets to that trend line right there. All right, let me prepare my trading environment to accommodate that, just in case if we get to that point, I'll be executing on that particular setup right there. Okay. All right, and yeah, it's looking more interesting, and yeah, it's about 10 minutes before 9 o'clock West African time. And of course, I don't know if you guys saw in the earlier part of this live streaming, I dropped a test and I told you guys 9 o'clock is usually when price starts to look way interesting to take. So as you guys can see, just about 10 minutes to that, our setup here on UX oil is looking much more interesting as the case may be. And you know what makes this a bit exciting for me is that the expectation before price does all the things you're seeing here, we've already had an expectation for that and we wanted price to do that. And when price is doing it, price is only agreeing with us, and that kind of gives me the morale and the boost to jump on it with everything I have, like my life depends on it. So right now, all that is holding us from jumping on this trade right now is for us to see a break on this trend line. And once we see a break on that trend line, I'll be going for a sell, and of course, I'll be breaking down my entry into two. All right, the first entry would most likely be, I'm looking to risk about $10 on that particular trade. I want to make it $15, right? So if I'm going to make it $15, it means I might do 50-50. The first entry, 50% of the position, then the second entry will be the remaining part of the position, right? So that's the plan. Remember, you always need to have a plan. If you don't have a plan, then don't trade, because you would end up frustrating yourself and losing your money on top of that. So that's the plan. So the plan here is we have $15 at risk. At most, we want to lose $15. I'm okay losing $15 on this trade. So how do I invest that $15? That's the plan now, all right? So if we have a crossover in that trend line, the plan will be, the first entry will be half of that $15. Then after that, we will now open up another order with the remaining part of that $15, all right? But mind you, like I said, price needs to trade below this trend line for starters. Very, very important. And it just occurred to me right now to say it out loud for anybody that wants to take this trade with me. This is not financial advice. So don't come in my DM tomorrow. Don't go and sue me and say that I advise you financially to invest in this. This is not financial advice. If you want to execute this trade with me, all risk should be on you and you alone. All right? And yeah, that's the case, as that is that. All right, so let's go back to S&P 500 and see what's going on here. Remember, I told you guys we don't want S&P 500 to be going down immediately. We would want them to trade up before going down. It is extremely important that they need to trade up first before going down. If they trade down, it doesn't mean that price will not do what it wants to do. The reason why we want price to trade up first is because we have expectation, we have a strategy, and based on our strategy, it is extremely important, non-negotiable, that price needs to go up. Extremely important that price needs to go up. The same reason why you see me not looking at all the items here in the watch list is the same reason that I'm giving to you guys now. And the only reason is that all other guys in the watch list does not align to what we want. And that is why we are not looking at them. Don't look at them. Don't try to convince yourself that they are looking good. Don't try to force any trade. Always be calm, relax. Take your goddamn time before you make any decision, before jumping on any trade at all. And as it stands now, S&P 500 is looking a bit shaky, but it's still holding on, because you can see price is yet to trade the low first, which is good. All right, the only guy that has accepted our expectation and has already given that to us, which you guys already know, is US oil. And that is why you see I'm gravitating towards a US oil than any other item I see here in my watch list. All right, but with that said, the setup on S&P 500 still has an opportunity to play out. The same thing goes with BTC USD, but largely the guy that is closest to what we want and is actually playing out fantastically so far is UX 500, and that is why I will be more interested to see what price is going to do with that trend line. All right, for the guys that are wondering, how did I come up with that trend line? I think I might have to make a video around it. So these are part of the things I said I need to do this year. So I'll be going hard on my content creation. part of my life. All right, so that's one thing that I want to do. I'll be going hard, very very hard on that. So yeah, that is extremely important that I do so. I think I've been recording this part of the live streaming section, and yeah, I'll keep the record open because right now I'm about to open the order. So I would like to capture all the important parts of this live streaming section, right? Because I know not everybody will have the time to watch the whole live streaming from beginning to the end. So I do in between recording, every now and then. So currently I'm recording this conversation, right? Because like I told you, I would want to have it, and also I'll be making video on it so that I would update the guys that are not opportuned to join the live streaming section. All right, I appreciate each and everyone that is joining, especially YB Fair, and all the guys that made last year fun for me. You guys rock. You guys are actually the reason why I still have the energy to still be doing this. Left for me, I would most likely give up because it can be very very discouraging, right? This content creation thing, the starting it is very very discouraging. Trust me, it's not fun. It's not fun, but I believe once we get there, it becomes fun, right? So yeah. Cheers, guys, for the new year. I'm still sipping some drink. I'm doing this because I'm not working. I know next year work starts for me. So not next year, sorry. Wow, next week I mean to say. Did I say next year? Next week work starts for me, and yeah. I wish I'm not working for anybody. I wish I've attained this financial freedom that I'm looking for. I can't wait to get there. Trust me, I can't wait to get there. I can't wait to get there. So yeah, the trend line, as you guys can see, is rejecting price, but who cares? We don't care. Our own is we have expectation, and we'll patiently wait for all of our expectation to be met. And once that's the case, the down will be our limit because I'll be jumping on it like my life depends on it. You feel me? On the other hand, we can dubiously speculate this. Let me clone this. Remember, I told you guys, if I clone this trend line again and I pull it all the way there, you can see that categorically we can say that this market or price here has changed trend. All right, but I would want them to take out this guy. This is the guy I would want them to take out. Here is okay, but I wouldn't want to risk it. Remember, I told you, take your time. All right. If taking our time means that we are going to miss out on this trade, fine and good. But by all means, please take your time. You see, it's extremely important. I know why I want to show you this is for you to understand that you just have to take your time. If assuming we took our hypothesis from this trend line here, we might be in a very tight corner right now. But the reason why I'm keeping this last trend line here is because largely that's the main trend line that the market used from the previous day all the way down there. This is when price started building up that trend line from there. All right, that is from 31st December 2025. That was the low, 31st December 2025. That was the low that brought about this trend line you're currently seeing there. All right, so as you guys can see, the sell pressure is looking good and better. I love it. I love the fact it's looking this way. And yeah, the only thing we need for price to do is take out that trend line. That's all we need from price. That's all. Okay, S&P 500, guys, is still playing with us. S&P 500 is still in line with our expectation. I get excited when I see this because 9 out of 10 times when price does this, it means that price is with you. Price is saying, yes, I got your back. I got your back. Your expectation is what I got. I got your back. I love it. Nothing exciting is yet to happen because, as you guys can see, none of these price is actually changing trend, at least for now. Let me see what BTC is doing. BTC is still there. It's not doing much. So as it stands now, UX oil is about giving us the confirmation we want. I think all the expectation we had on UX oil is already met. All right, we wanted them to take out the high. They've already done that. We wanted them to trade down towards the trend line. They're already doing that. Another expectation I want to see is the measurements of this quarter against the quarter we are using for the confirmation. And of course, that also is looking good. So all expectation here on UX oil is already met. The final expectation is the confirmation, and once we have that confirmation, we will be jumping on it, and obviously our stop loss will be the last swing high we see before that sell-off, which is this high here. So this is where our stop loss will be. Of course, our entry will be any point that price breaks this trend line at. And I'm going to do some calculation. Remember, I told you guys I want to risk $15 on this trade, so I'm going to divide it by 2. That will give me 7.5. So the first entry I would hit on here on UX oil will be a $7.50 kind of thing, or we can just keep it at $7, right? But that is only if price manages to trade below that trend line. So it is extremely important you wait until that occurs. If that doesn't happen, please don't jump on it. Please don't jump on it. Let's touch base on S&P 500. S&P 500 is trading up, which is exactly what I want. I love it. I love it. And I love it. All right. Market should do what? Remember, I told you, take out this high, and once that is met, the next expectation will be trend reversal, and the final confirmation will be for price to break the trend line. Okay? All right. I think this year is going to be a fantastic year. I think this year is the year I'll buy my GLE. What do you guys think? Why be fair? What one? Do you have New Year resolution? I think this is the year you complete that your mansion in your village. I heard you are building one mansion. Congratulations, why be fair? And to whom it may concern, if you're joining us live and you've not subscribed, or if you're joining us live and you have family, friends, well wishers, and people that you think is going to benefit, okay, shit, what was I doing? We have a break, guys. We have a break. Come on, what did I do? I was just busy doing something else. Okay, we have a break. I hope this is not late. I don't like joining when it's late. Okay, we have $5. I'm going to open one entry here first. Just let us hold down the market on that. We have a break there, which is good. And I'm going to add this here. And of course, our stop loss is all the way up there. And of course, we'll be aiming for a 2 to 1 on that particular guy there. We should be around there. Okay. So let's see what UX oil is going to do for us. Very nice break out of that trend line. As you guys can see, you see how price came down and traded outside of it. The only issue I have right now is maybe I jumped on it a little bit late, but it's rather late than never, you know, rather late than never. So I have the first leg in. I'm looking to have another leg in, but I need to be careful right now. So this guy here, I'm already risking about $5 on this, which is good. I want to see what price is going to do. If price trades back into that area, I'll be looking to open more position. All right. I'll be looking to open more position. Let me see if I can open up another one here. I already have $5 at risk. Maybe I can throw in another five. I will throw in another five here. I'm throwing another five there. Of course, the stop loss. We need to carry it so we don't mess it up. This is not financial advice. Trust me, I might be very wrong here. Trust me, I might be very wrong. And if I'm wrong and you're following me, I'm sorry. So that's why I say this is not financial advice. Every risk should be on you and you alone. Okay, price is trading up. What do I have here? So we have four. We have what here? Five plus four is almost $10. We still have about $5 to risk. Let's see if price is going to trade up. If price trades further up, I'll be buying more. Sorry, I'll be selling more. I mean to say, not buying. I'll be selling more. So we already have like about $10 here. So we have $4 something cents, $5 something cents. That will give us a total of say $11 at risk. So we still have like about 4 or $2 remaining to risk, and yeah, I think I might want to risk it here now. Confirm, another sell there. I hope I'm not wrong, cause this market is just going up, man. I hope I'm not wrong. It's not going to be a good one to start the year with a loss. Won't be nice to start the year with a loss. Okay, so that's that about UX oil. I think I have enough open entries there. I wouldn't want to be opening more entries here. So I would now gravitate my attention somewhere else just to diversify the portfolio. I'm very, very hot right now. I don't know if it's because I'm on the hot seat, but it's very, very hot right now. Let me on my fan or my AC. No, I'm going to go with fan. All right, so let's see. Well, the buy pressure I'm seeing here is not looking good. Not looking good at all. Um, so $15 is about to be taken away. That is if it hits our stop loss though. All this buy pressure is for what? I think if once it swipes this high, market will go down. I don't know, but I think I'm about to be wrecked right now. There is no top wick here. Ah, come on. Not good for us. Okay, so I'm going to take a loss this early morning. This early morning, early year. My first trade of the year is about to be a loss. I don't like that. That's not good. It's not a good sign. Okay, so UX 500 managed to trade up. So let's see what's going to happen. Are we going to get a reversal? I don't know. S&P 500 expectation just met. So the next thing will be to see them reversing the market and taking it back down. That is for S&P 500. Okay, why be fair? I don't know if you're there. I don't know if you're still there, but I'll set up on UX Oil. We had a break. We had a break on the trend line, and pretty much I have some position that I already opened on that. So if you want to jump on it, it's still okay to jump on it. But like I always say, this is not financial advice. So there is high chances that I might be wrong, and if I'm wrong, you're going to lose money, right? So yeah, just wanted to let you know that if you're taking the risk should be on you and you alone. UX oil just fucked me over right now. Sorry for the cuss word, but yeah, that's exactly what UX oil is doing right now. Total destruction incoming, guys. Um, Total destruction incoming. Any swipe now will be doomed. Any further swipe at the top will be doomed. Not looking good at all. I'd want to raise a cup of wine to my first loss for the year. Cheers to the first loss of the year. My stop loss is already violated and I can't do anything about that. Yeah. It's very shitty, very shitty one, but it is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. I thought we had the crossover, man. I thought we had the crossover, but yeah, they quickly bought it back up. But after buying it back up, price is not rejecting. It's just going up, and it's unfortunate for us. I can't do much. Mine is to get my setup and execute. Whatever price does, it's out of my control and I cannot control it, right? Surprisingly, I'm not yet stopped out, but I think largely this market is going to stop me out. But as you guys can see, the price is not yet stopped, has not yet stopped me out. But I think I would want to prepare myself for the worst case scenario, because looking at what price did here, there is high chances that they will stop me out. They will stop me out. But if that doesn't happen, it's still fine and good, but I don't know. Let's see what's going to happen. If they will reverse it and go down, that would be fantastic. If they don't, then I'm doomed to get my first loss for the year, which is not a bad thing. After all, this is not the first time we are taking loss. Cheers to the losing days and cheers to the winning days. Let's not focus here. I think we've already executed that. So let's look at the other guys, right? So S&P 500 finally gave us what we wanted. So the next thing here for S&P 500 is for price to do what? Trade down that trend line, and of course we will be jumping on it once that happens. I just wish US oil is going to reverse and not stop me out, because I really want to get my first trade of the year should be a win. What do you guys think? I think my first trade of the year should be a win and not a loss. That will help me psychologically, right? Let's see how it's going to play out. I'll be back. Okay. All right, some selling pressure coming in there. Looking superb. Hopefully they don't reverse it. So I don't know why I'm excited, but I like the fact that at least they are coming back down. Initially, when they started going up, I thought they would stop me out, but they are coming back down. Hopefully they mean it this time around. Hopefully they do mean to come back down. Okay. S&P 500 also is giving up a selling vibe, which is good. I think all the setup here on S&P 500 is looking way super. Even compared to UX oil, I think the S&P 500 trade is more in tune to what I expect. It's more in tune to what I expect. But nothing exciting yet, so let's not get excited yet until we see a TP or at least a break even. That's the only time I can get excited. But for now, we still have a lot at risk. We still have like $15 at risk. We still have like $15 at risk here. So let's see what's going to happen. Alhamdulillah. Let's see if the first trade of the year is going to be a win. I want it to be a win, and I wish it's going to be a win on God. It's not by my power. Now God go run am for us, you know. It's only God fit run am. Only God fit run am for boys, so boys wey no get sense, boys wey dey mumu around. Only God fit run am for boys, so shey una get, say na only boys, na only God fit run am for boys. I'm going a little bit pidgin right now, and I don't care. If you don't hear pidgin, go and learn it. After all, English is not my mother language. So like I said before, na only God fit run am for us like this, so because on how this market been dey trade up, I been think say dem go stop me out. See, do you see what market did? Market came almost close to it, almost stopped me out. But after doing all those gra, you see say market don go back down small. So hopefully God go use this one run am for boys. Make God do new year for boys. Boys go just dey happy, you feel me? S&P 500, I need you to be more serious. I need you to be more serious, cause I will need an edge for this UX oil trade. I will need an edge, something to hedge it, to diversify it a little bit. Okay, so if we get down again, I would quench some position, right? Let's see what's going to happen. But I like the fact that we are coming back down. But we need to break that trend line again. We need to go below that trend line and keep on going down. I don't like the fact that we pulled off this move first. I don't like that. It's not a good move. But the good thing is that we are seeing some sell pressure coming in. But it's a situation, or it's a case of how serious is this sell pressure, right? How serious are they? Okay, price is about breaking that trend line again. That's there, which is good. But it's reversing back again. I think I should just stop looking at this. Let's look at something else. The more I'm looking at that, the more anxious I get, and I don't like that feeling. S&P 500 is still showing signs of bullish pressure. Well, time will tell, right? Time will tell. We'll see what's going to happen here. What's going on BTC? BTC is still trading back up, which is, well, at this point, I don't think it's good. I think most likely what I would want to see on BTC now would most likely be in the afternoon session. But if we are talking about this morning section, I don't see anything spectacular or anything fantastic happening here on BTC. I might be wrong, trust me. Most of the times I'm wrong, so don't take my word for it, right? S&P 500 is still buying, and I hope all this buying pressure will not enter my UX oil trade. UX Oil, I trust you to be a good boy. I trust you to be a good guy. Wish you are, and I can see how good you are. All right, let's manage this trade properly. Let's manage this trade properly. Let's manage this trade properly. UX Oil, let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. So we have the second break, the second crossover, and the bearish pressure is looking way more interesting, and I love it. I love it. Can we get I love it in the chat, please? Oh my god, I don't like that reversal. I want to close this one here. I want, ooh, look at that reversal. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good. Any reverse, oh, that's not good. This is not good. This is not good. This is not good. We don't want them to be reversing. We don't want them to go back above that trend line. If they go back above that trend line again, that's not good news. That's not good news, guys. They don't need to go back above that trend line. They need to keep on selling this market. And considering the sell pressure, I don't expect them to pull the market back up. If they pull the market back up, then I'm not interested. I'll start closing up my positions. They need to be going right back down right now, all right? I need to close this last position here. Okay, I'll close it now. Yeah. So now I'm okay with these three positions. I'm okay with these three positions here. Let's see what's going to happen, guys. Let's see what's going to happen. The sell pressure is coming in. Cheers to that. What level am I going to look for a break even? I'll be looking for break even if we get to a 1:7 or maybe a 1:6.9, which is around there. So I'm going to add an alert here. I'll add an alert here. Okay. Of course, we are aiming for a 2-to-1. I'll add an alert there, and also I'll add another alert somewhere here. Maybe I don't need to add an alert there. I'll just leave it alone. I'll leave it alone. So at this point, we have a good position on UX Oil. So let's see what's going to happen, guys. Let's see what's going to happen. Hopefully, this looks okay. Hopefully, let me add this alert here. So once we start getting to this point here, whoo, look at that reversal. Look at that rejection. I don't like it. I don't like that rejection. They need to keep on trading down. They need to keep on going down. And I don't want to break even on time, but I'm tempted to do that right about now, okay? I'm tempted to be breaking even right about now because I don't like the fact that we keep on getting massive rejection on that low. Massive rejection on that low. And you can see one thing that price is doing, is good to pay attention, is whenever price comes to this level, a kind of level seems to be unshakable. How do you spell shakeable again? I don't even know how to spell shakeable. Level seems to be resistance to our sell. You see that level? You see that line I had there? Let me make it a red line so you guys can see it easily. I'll increase the width. I'll also change the text to be red. Yeah, so you see that level there? That level there is extremely important that price breaks it and keeps on trading down there. If price goes there and comes back up again, go down, come back up again, we'll start breaking even. We'll start breaking even, guys. because it means that price is seriously rejecting that level, and I'm not ready to enter some level of emotional higgy haga this early morning. I'm not ready for that. But so far, the market is looking good, looking very, very juicy, very, very good, and we love it. 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 All right, let's go over to somewhere else. S&P 500 is still delaying. Nothing much is going on there. Our BTC, like I told you guys, we'll be looking at a setup for BTC in the afternoon section. So right now, our focus is only here on UX oil. And the plan is, if price gets down to this level here, all stop loss goes to break even. And of course, we'll be waiting for our TP all the way down there. All the way down there. All right? So cheers to a wonderful year. Hopefully this trade is going to give us our first win of the year. And if I get this win, I'll close the trade for the day. There's no need to trade further. I'll just go and rest and maybe watch an anime or something else. Okay. All right. I hope I'm still recording all of this. Oh, okay, why before you enter, good to know. So we'll see the result of this trade at the end of the live streaming, or yeah, but I'm going to stop the recording now because I just remembered I was recording all this while. All right, so I'm going to stop the recording, but I'm still here in the live streaming. Okay, so I'm not going anywhere. Price is coming back above that level again. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. The only thing that I would want to see right now is if this level here, the oh my man, I'm beginning to doubt if this market really wants to sell. Okay, I like that. So you see that level there, that level that we pointed out to be resistance to our sell. If that level can be a resistance for the bulls, that would be very nice. All right, that would be very nice. But I'm going to remove this drawing here. I don't need it anymore. Let's see what's going to happen. Let's see what's going to happen. Let's see what's going to happen. Let me go fill up my cup. But before I go, I want to show you guys something. The level at which we are getting this rejection from is the midpoint of the Q1 of the day, which is expected because that's the level where I would most likely would have wanted to take some profit out of the market. Yeah, that would have been the level where I would have wanted to take some profit out of the market. But largely, where I would want to see price is all the way down here. Alright, so that's why I'm still holding my position, because I'm of the opinion that price will get down here. I'm of the opinion that price needs to get down here. But if we see that here is showing signs of resistance, if that level there starts to show signs of resistance, then maybe we might want to look elsewhere. All right, but hopefully I trust US oil, and hopefully I trust the market makers, right? Because I'm not a market maker. I'm just a retail trader that is trying to understand what, the dynamics of the market and trying to make money out of it. But like I pointed out, if that level becomes a resistance to us, then maybe we might start looking at, either breaking even or taking partial profits out of the market. I wouldn't want to take partial profit. I want to get the full juice, but knowing when to wait for a full juice and knowing when to take partial is wisdom and is also part of trading. So don't always feel like you really need to get to your TP before you can take something out of the market. Although I'll recommend you wait for your market to go to the TP. You see what I'm saying? You see what the market is doing? It seems like that level is a resistance. It seems like that level is a resistance. Alright? But with that said, I think I'm also seeing that this candle here, there is no bottom wick there. So that is somehow kind of giving me some level of confidence that market might still come down there. Alright? The fact that there is no bottom wick there means that market might still come down there. And there is emphasis on might. Nothing is casted on concrete. Might. Alright? Might still come down there. But let's see what's going to happen. And if price continues to trade down, that is good for us. But if price keeps on rejecting this level, just like I pointed out now, then maybe we might start looking to run away from the market. And you see, price is rejecting that level, guys. Price is rejecting that level. And when the expectation is what price is doing, then I think we might start to look at breaking even real quick. So what I'm going to do now is very simple. I'm going to go in quotes, I call it I'm trying to find a better word for it. I want to find a very good word for it. I'll call it the easy way out. I will call this move I'm about to make now is what I call the easy way out. And I'm calling it the easy way out because I'm going to be breaking even earlier than planned. All right. So my plan was, let me explain my plan so that Oh, I think I need to record this. Give me a minute. Let me turn my recorder on. Because I need to get all these things for the guys that are not opportune to be in the live stream. So that they will be able to, you know, watch the action part of the live stream. Okay. So my recording has started. Okay. So let me go back to the chat and let me explain. Okay, oh, it's going down, oh. It's going down, oh. All right, UX Oil, I love you. Keep on coming down. Keep on going down, baby. I think I'm about to get my first win of the year. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. So that level ended up not being a resistance, right? So what I want now is price should use this as resistance for the buys or for the bulls. Beautiful, 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 beauty. This is what we call beauty. Beauty. So we have $15. We are seeing $15 on the check. On the check. 1, 2, 1, 2. On the check. 1, 2. Okay, I think it's high time we break even now. There is no need for us to keep on holding the market, right? So I'm breaking even right now. So I'm going to move my alert here. And all stop loss goes to break even, guys. All stop loss goes to what? Break even. But before that, all stop loss, not some, all stop loss should go to break even. All stop loss, guys, should be on the break even point now. Okay. All right. So this is the exciting part of the game. This is the exciting part of the market. And the exciting part is the part where all stop loss is on break even. At this junction, I raise my hands up and wait for the TP to come in. Once the TP comes in, we're good to go. Nothing more, nothing less. Nothing more, nothing less. So now we have all stop loss on break even. The next thing I need to do now is to make sure that we have our TP in, so that if price gets to that point, we don't have to be running helter skelter. So TP1 here, and we'll be moving this guy all the way to orders, right? All right, so now all stop loss is on good trades. Yeah. Why be fair? So the TP, I don't know if you saw it. I don't know if you saw the TP. The TP is I'm coming. The TP is this low. I want you to look for 31st December 2025. Let me just copy it and send to you. There is no need. Let me just copy it. I'll paste it in the chat. You know, actually now I can decide to close this trade and I'm profitable. So I started today with 105. I'm already up to 121. But that's not my TP, so there's no need to close it. I've already moved stop loss to break even. The worst case scenario right now is we are not going to lose anything. The worst case scenario is maybe we might not gain anything. That's the worst case scenario, right? I wish I would want to get something out of this market. I don't think I would spend all this time here and not get something, right? So yeah. So here is the TP to whom it may concern. That's the TP in the chart. So if you joined this trade with me, that's your TP right there in the chat section. And remember, if you're joining us live and you've not subscribed, remember to subscribe, because this year is the year that we'll be doing this every day. And yeah, and remember to like the video if you like the content, and share with your family, friends, and well-wishers. And yeah, so the ultimate TP is here, guys, or rather the ideal TP here. I'll call it the ideal TP. I call here the ideal TP, but the ultimate TP is here. That is where we have our main TP. If price gets to this level here, maybe I might be tempted to close up some positions, right? I might be tempted. It's not casted on concrete, but I might be tempted. But honestly, I want to get the full juice. As a matter of fact, Wakanda forever. We are going for the full juice, guys. Let me refill my drink. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, price is at the ideal TP, guys. So at ideal TP, what do we do? What do I do? I'm going to close up some position, right? So I have like 3 positions open here. Yeah, I have like 3. Oh my god, I don't want it to be going back up. I want it to be exactly at the ideal TP before I close it. It might sound somehow, it might sound stupid, it might be I'm being greedy right now, but it's extremely important that you get the best profit that you can get, because there will be rainy days, and during the rainy days losses will be there. Oh my god, it's reversing right now. I will be damned if I don't get anything out of this market, because I have every reason to be closing some positions right now, but for some reason my greed wouldn't want me to do that. Maybe I'm becoming too greedy right now. Maybe I'm becoming too greedy right now. I should be closing some position there. I should be. I don't know why I'm not. But let's see what's going to happen, right? Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's keep our fingers crossed. It's not a bad trade so far. It's not a bad trade for me. But it was a scary one. the kickoff of this particular trade here was very scary, because they almost stopped us out here. They almost nearly stopped us out. Nearly. It was by some mini, um, what's the word again? Mini, infinitesimal, just very tiny point. They would have stopped us out, but on God, God was with us, and yeah, they didn't stop us out. So we are facing some level of rejection here. Obviously, it's because of this fair value gap here. There is a fair value gap here. Obviously, it's because of that fair value gap. And if I move this gap here, you see that is exactly the point where price came in and is being rejected. But if price can break it, it increases our chances of getting to the main TP. But if price keeps on hiding around there, then maybe I might end up closing some position, which is what I'm going to do now. I'm going to close some positions right now. Should we? What do you guys think? Should I leave it open? Okay, let's see what's going to happen. The follow-up candle will determine what I'm going to do. If the follow-up candle is going to buy, immediately I'll close it. But if the follow-up candle is going to go down, then I will leave it. Okay, the follow-up candle gave a down move and about giving an up move, which might be an indication of, okay, yeah, it's a down move. So we are holding it. It's a down move. We are holding it, guys. All right, I think I've seen enough. I'm going to close some position. I have to pay myself first. Remember, I had 3 positions open. I closed 2, and I'm leaving only 1 right now. So the 2 positions that I closed, one is 6, one is 5, which is fair enough. I think at this point, it's a joyous one. Enjoy, and at this point, I think I'm going to bring the live stream to a close, because there is no need for us to be spending more time here again. I think I need to go and watch some anime, enjoy myself. I'm happy because my first trade of the year was a success. Voila. And I want to appreciate each and every one of you that has been making it a duty to join me live here every day. Why be fair, you rock. Okay, you closed 1. How many positions do you have? Why be fair? How many positions? Let me know how many positions you had. Before I close the stream, why be fair? Let me know how many positions did you have open. I can see you said you closed 1 in the chat section. So I just wanted to know how many positions you had. For me, I had like 3 positions. I closed 2. Okay, you have 2. Okay, you are leaving only 1 now. Okay, fair enough. That's fine. And I hope you've added your TP on that particular one. So right now, it's either it hits the TP or it goes back and stops us out on break even, which is one of the best case scenario, right? Okay, so yeah, that's it, guys. I think this is going to bring the end to our live stream for today. But before we go, guys, why be fair, I want you to update your TP because of the slippage. Something occurred to me now that maybe they might want to not get to the TP totally. So what we are going to do now is adjust your TP to this level. I'll drop the price in the chat section once I adjust mine. Let me adjust mine. Alright, so adjust your TP to this level and let's see what's going to happen. Alright, so this is the TP there. Why be fair, that's for you. You are the lucky one. So why be fair, you and I, this is our first trade for the year and it was a success. I'm very happy about that. It's a sign that this year is going to be better. In case if you feel like you can hold this trade further, I think you might just end up closing everything. I think this price has given enough. I think the price has given enough, but you can decide to hold it till the final TP. Let me clean up all these things. This chart is becoming dirty. Let me clean up all these things. So I think this is a fair, I think, to be honest, this is a fair point. I'm tempted to close more. I will close more entries here. I'm going to close more entry here. Or no, let's leave it. I'm going to leave it. Let's leave it. Let's see what's going to happen. All right, guys. Cheers. Yeah, I'm going to close the live streaming now, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, same time, same place, here on FX Adventure. Remember, guys, if you love the content we do here, like, subscribe if you've not yet subscribed, share the video, and yeah, that's it. Price is about getting to the TP. I don't think I need to hold this price further. I'm closing everything here. So yeah, that's it. Price is at the TP. I hope you guys had a wonderful one. For me, I had a fantastic one. From $105 to $128. I think this is it. So yeah, price just touched the TP, guys. That's it. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. I want to see a W on the chat. I'm only talking like I have a lot of people currently watching me. All right, so good. Yeah, want to be fair, it's a good one. See you tomorrow. Have a nice day. Bye bye for now. See you guys.